Hello and welcome to Legendary Studios Canada. I'm your host Jacob, and today we will talk about 10 amazing things that you probably didn't know about British Columbia. This is part of a series of videos where we tell you 10 different things about the different various provinces here in Canada. British Columbia is one of the most remarkable provinces in Canada, to setting world records, to enacting very strange laws and repealing them. BC is one of the most unique gems in Canada. So sit back, grab the popcorn, and enjoy.
Number 1.
In Victoria, British Columbia, it is illegal for entertainers or street performers to give children animal-shaped twisted balloons. Although it does appear okay to just give them balloons, as long as you're not twisting them into animal shapes. Now, there's nothing in the law that actually mentions whether or not it is permissible to shape the balloons into other things that aren't animals, but I wouldn't take the risk.
Number 2.
Now, many people don't know this, but there is actual limits within the law that allows you to only pay with a certain amount of coins at the market or any store that you may go to. And those limits are $25 in loonies, $5 in nickels, and 25 cents in pennies. Now, even though pennies have been taken out of the currency here in Canada and they no longer are being issued, it is still illegal to deface them, such as running, like putting them on the track so that the train will come by and flatten it. Yeah, that's actually illegal.
Number 3.
It was actually at one point in time illegal to throw snowballs in Esquimalt. However, that rule has since been relaxed. Now, the city does not actually have any data as to how many citations were snowball related, as this was a very unique breach of the peace. So I wonder, is it possible that the cops just got tired of stopping kids having fun, that they decided to, stop enforcing it?
Number 4.
Now, British Columbia is home to many different world records. Among all the Canadian provinces, BC is known to have the most mild of temperatures. It actually has the longest frost-free periods in all of Canada. And because of this, flowers and trees they tend to bloom somewhere around February. BC is home to the world's largest hockey stick. It was originally created for the Expo in BC in 1986. It was then acquired by the city of Duncan, BC, where it is still on display today. BC resident Sarwan Singh currently holds the record for the longest beard on a living man. It measures over 2.33 meters. The wettest city in all of Canada is in BC. The name of that city is Prince Rupert. It lies on the west coast of BC. Now, they have an average of 239 days of rain. That is a total of 2,594 millimeters on average per year. It was given the title of wettest city in Canada by the Weather Network. Vancouver Island is home to the highest waterfall in Canada. The Delta Falls in Strathcona Provincial Park is 440 meters high, which is more than 8 times the size of Niagara Falls. The oldest known western red cedar tree, named the Hanging Garden Tree, is located on Mears Island, close to Tofino. It is currently estimated that it may be over 2,000 years old. British Columbia is known to have the highest amount of vegetarians and vegans in all of Canada. In a 2018 survey, almost 9% of people surveyed responded by saying that they were a vegetarian, while only 4% said that they were vegan. This means that under the population of 35 and under, almost 40% of the population claim to be vegan or vegetarian. Nanaimo, BC is not just known for Nanaimo bars. It was also the first city to introduce the sport of bathtub racing. Is it just me, or do these keep on getting weirder and weirder? BC holds the record for the most number of Sasquatch sightings ever. The sightings actually date back over 200 years. Now, perhaps this is just because BC is known to have the most forested area in all of Canada, in all the Canadian provinces, providing Bigfoot with the best habitat.
Number 5.
Several communities once banned clotheslines in BC simply because they didn't like the way they looked. However, recently they have the local authorities in the province have actually lifted the restrictions on clotheslines. So yes, now you can hang your laundry out to dry with reckless abandon and have no fear of reprise.
Number 6.
Coming in at number 6, we have another strange law. If you live in the town of Oak Bay and you own a pet parrot that speaks, well, you better make sure that that parrot doesn't talk too loud, or you'll be subject to a $100 fine. Now, of course, the law isn't actually that specific, and it doesn't specify whether the fine applies to actual spoken words or any noise that the pet bird may actually make. So my question is, if the bird starts swearing, does that also count as a finable offense? Shouldn't they technically be fining the bird and not the owner, because you don't really have control over what the bird says? Like I said, these laws are very strange.
Number 7.
Coming in at number 7, alcohol. Between 1917 and 1921, alcohol was actually banned during the Prohibition time.
Number 8.
Coming in at number 8. Like most Canadian provinces, BC has a majority of white European descent, but it's also remarkably diverse. 23% of people living in BC are actually not of European descent. For example, Chinese and Indian populations alone account for over 16% of the population. There are also large communities of Filipinos, Iranians, Japanese, Jews, Koreans. The Aboriginal population, known as the First Nations, represents almost 5% of the people living in BC. Thus, British Columbia is known to be one of the most diverse places to live in all of North America.
Number 9.
Coming in at number 9, BC is very well known to be a film hub. Major film production studios have churned Vancouver and the surrounding areas into a major filming hub and one of the largest filming locations in all of North America. Think of it as basically the Hollywood North. From everything from Twilight, Supernatural, The Flash, The Arrow, Criminal Minds, The Vampire Diaries, Lucifer, Riverdale, The X-Files, Stargate, just to name a few.
Number 10.
And last but not least, coming in at number 10, the spirit bear, also known as Kermode, also known as the Kermode bear, which is an extremely rare black bear with white fur. It is now the official animal of the province of British Columbia. Perhaps because it is the only place in the world that it can be found in the wild. It is most commonly found on 3 different islands in BC. Gribble Island, Princess Island, Grimble Island, Princess Royal Island, and Roderick Island. Francis Kermode, a museum worker, was the first to discover the spirit bear, and so it was named the Kermode bear. Scientists estimate that only between 100 and 500 of these rare creatures actually exist today. And that's it for our list today. And if you like this video, please give that like button a smash. If you want to see more of these videos, remember, hit that red subscribe button down below, hit that bell notification so you always get informed when we have new content up. It's been a while since the last time we've made one, and that's because of the holidays, but we're back on track now, and we will be having a more regular schedule again. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.